Hi, kids and friends and loved ones that may be watching our 8 millimeter tapes that we have just put on video. This is Mom and Dad, Myrick, Kurt, and Dorothy, and this is December 1987. Because we spent so much money having 8 millimeter films put on videotapes, we, of course, can't afford to have the sound put on. So that's the reason for this voice tape.
This tape starts a little earlier than the movie, so you could begin getting it into your VCR and getting ready to push the button on.
But these tapes start out from 1961, and it's when Granddaddy Mullinax, Cal, had bought us our 8 millimeter camera and projector. So it shows first, of course, Clinton and Calvin, and in later years be Cynthia. And it has a lot of pictures of our friends and relatives over the years. And it ends in 1977 in Salinas, California.
75.
Well, that's a Christmas song.
Oh,
We've
okay.
got every Christmas through 1977. And, well, every Christmas anyway. Some of them kind of mixed up in time. So you'll have to judge those yourself as to whether they're the right time or not. But we also have pictures of our pinochle group and several of our camping trips and trips to the beach and trips to the mountains and just about everything that you kids especially would remember. And I'm sure that your children are going to look at them and wonder who those strange kids are, because they won't be able to realize that Mother and Dad were the same age as they were at one time. So we hope that you enjoy them, and please keep these voice tapes with the videotapes. Otherwise, you'll lose all the records that go with this. And I'll hold on to a master just in case. So if you're about ready to start, we are too.
Push the button now.
And now the tapes are ready to go on. Well, these are being recorded in Beaumont, Texas, by the way. And I don't know whether Mother pushed the play or not.
I did, but it doesn't say play.
No, it didn't say anything.
Play pushed. Okay, sit back now and enjoy.
One of the first scenes that you'll see is one of our first Christmases in 1971, or 1961, excuse me. And that's with Clinton holding a United States flag that Granddaddy has given him. And this is taken in Grandmother and Granddaddy's house. And even though Clinton looks small, Calvin is there too. And they're both dressed alike. So the only way you can tell the difference between them is one is taller than the other.
They had those cute red vests that match.
And it's a picture of Granddaddy and Grandmother too. And there's Grandma. She's here. Remember her when she lived in the little house behind us in Portland?
Oh, there we're all dressed up. That was later in the day Christmas.
That must have been at Granddaddy's house because of the wallpaper.
Oh, here's Christmas morning at our house. Oh my. Look at the boys. They're matching pajamas that I made for them. I wonder what they're taking out of the packages there.
Well, Calvin's getting things out of his stocking.
Yeah. Oh, look what he found. Oh, isn't he a cutie? Remember the fireman pajamas, boys? Huh. Good times. No Cynthia there at all, is there? Gosh, they're about the size of Dan and David, aren't they? You can still see him waving at the camera. And there's Granddaddy and Grandmother.
This is later in the day when they're opening their Christmas present.
Yeah. They got shirts and ties on. Boy, dressed up slack. Ooh, Calvin got something. Oh, there's Granny, and that's the year I made the bathrobe for Grandma, and she's trying it on. Calvin's helping her unwrap a package. Isn't that cute? Granny has her apron on. Gosh, that old Davenport, it ended up in the basement. Oh, Clint says, look at the camera, Cal.
That's in our house at 4604 Northeast Clinton. No.
4602.
4602.
Aren't they cute? And there's Dad. Boy, what's that? It looks like a... Oh, that's the projector. Back with Granddaddy. Oh, a hugging kiss. Oh, the boys have got something. Oh, remember the blankets Grandmother made each of you. And she made one for Kurt.
Grandmother or Grandma?
Grandmother. These are the wool scraps.
Oh.
And she embroidered everybody's name on it. The wool crazy quilt. Now this is Glenda and Renee and Suzanne and Grandma. Apparently we were over at Glenda and Ted's house.
Uncle Teddy and Uncle Glenda.
Uncle Glenda. And Terry Lee, their adopted daughter. Oh boy, look at Renee cry. Here's Christmas dinner back at our house with the glass trees and the punch bowl. Uncle Clifford and Matthew, they come in for dinner that day. I thought these films had more color in them. Remember being more colorful? Just sometimes after Christmas, we went down to that cabin at the beach and fed the eagles, as Calvin called them. Remember, I made the biscuits that were so heavy that the seagull couldn't fly and it stuck out in his neck.
That's him right there in the middle. See him trying to fly, he can't take off. We must have been playing cards here, maybe at the beach, I don't know.
Yeah, probably Mother and Daddy are there.
Looks like I'm trying to grow a beard. And these are agates that Calvin's trying to wash.
Whoa, look at the sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
There's the ocean.
Yeah, we must have been up on the cliff taking a picture of him.
Yeah, this was, what was the name of that beach? Cannon Beach.
No,
No?
it can't be. We used to go to that cabin with the bunk bed in the alcove.
Yeah.
It was one of the Lincoln beaches, wasn't it? D Lake. At D Lake.
Yes, it was.
Oh, those two handsome boys. Remember the glass Christmas trees?
Yeah, I fixed the wire and Mother broke the glass and Mother made the tree.
Thank you. Oh, here's Calvin in his bedroom. That was when you were in the corner room downstairs. Oh. There's your bed with the blanket on it.
That looks like the bed that Granddaddy made.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this is going to be a little bit of an action picture. Don't know whether you boys can recognize that, but it's on the bus on a trip up to Snow Bunny Lodge at Mount Hood. Must have been with the Scouts. And this is real action, I tell you. Can you pick out which one is who there? I remember Cal's hat with the white and the blue, so he was in the middle there and Clint in the back. What if that was you in the front, Kurt? There comes the two boys.
I don't know who would be taking the picture.
Yeah, that's true. Boy, look at them go. You remember those trips, guys?
Snow Bunny.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have had a chance to take your kids up there. It'll snow anyway, someplace. Some of these pictures didn't turn out too good at all. But you have to remember, old Dad never was much of a photographer.
Well, but as we discussed too, Kurt, cameras weren't as great then. I mean, this was a good movie camera at the time. It was an Argus with the telephoto and wide angle and the single lens. And I think we did a pretty good job. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
There's that first little cart that Granddaddy built for Quentin and Calvin, all battery driven.
You remember your go-kart?
Generator out of an old Model A, I think it was.
I had quite a lawnmower too, didn't it?
I don't know.
Lawnmower motor?
No, it's a generator off of a old Model A driven by a battery. And they had a battery charger to keep it charged up all the time. There's little old Ricky.
Yeah, there's snow out in the front yard.
What year would that be? You following these?
Well, I'm following here, but it looks 62 was the one you were at Snow Bunny. I imagine it's that winter. Because next comes Cal's birthday. So this was probably January out in front of the house, Portland. Well, no, now this is a trip you and I went up to Mount Hood with the boys. The snow was so beautiful, laden on the trees. I
don't know who these characters are.
don't know either. That looks like Clint.
It's Clint there.
He had a long, so padded, so warm, came almost to your knees. Oh, look at that.
We're up there with somebody. I don't know who it was.
I don't remember either.
It would have been Hans.
I don't know.
No, this is back over at Snow Bunny now. Trying to slide down. That's Calvin in front.
Yeah.
Here comes some guy on skis.
He must have been just a passerby.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Cross country school. Seems like we went up there in the middle of the week when was working shift work and had time off. Now here's Calvin's birthday.
He's a 5-year-old boy. Look at that.
Sticking his fingers in the cake already.
Oh, this is at grandmother's house, too.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shirt and bow tie and taking the frosting off the candle. This is February 4th, 1962. He must have got a new jacket, new coat. Oh.
Yeah, that's a lamp that Granddaddy made for you, Calvin.
Look at that. Thanking Granddaddy for the lamp. And clothes. You always love clothes.
Yeah, Calvin would stop everything he's doing to try everything on.
Look at those two guys. Oh, a flashlight.
Yeah. Now Clinton looks like he's getting part of the pig. Well, whose kid's that?
Oh, that's one of Glenda's again. It must be Suzanne. It's probably Renee. It's our house, so they visited.
Yeah.
Gosh, they've got children of their own now. Suzanne's got 3, Renee 1.
No, our kids have got kids too.
Yeah.
It looks like Grandma's sitting out there on a porch someplace.
Yeah, and you sitting alongside
There's Glenda.
in the kitchen door.
And that's our living room again with Calvin and Clinton.
Oh, that's good. We wondered if some of these pictures have darkened through the ages. You guys always dress so nice. Oh, now this is going to be surprising to you. It's the groundbreaking for the new Central Christian Church.
On Hawthorne in Portland. 21st and Hawthorne?
Yeah. Now it's awfully dark and you can't see all the people, but they're there, and pretty soon you'll see the big tractor driven by Art Simonson when he broke the ground. That was the service they had to dedicate it. You fellas are pretty young. There's Art on his tractor. Remember he owned the Oregon Tractor Company? There's that big sycamore tree. It was quite a momentous date because we'd been in that old church and we're moving to a new location and building that beautiful church. Now, this is the second year we went to Snow Bunny. So, it must have been later in the spring because it's still in 1962.
It's be 62. The other time was 61.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
No.
January.
Yeah.
We just must have gone back again in February or so. Just liked it so well.
Well, most of these trips were made with the Boy Scouts company.
Well, that was the old Ricky. I think that's another trip just you and the boys and I made up there.
You can't see what's saying.
Yeah.
Seems like I put the filter on because it was so bright in the snow, and that filtered out too much.
Now this is this is my birthday, April 3rd, 1962. Cutting the cake, Cal and Grandma and Great Granny and Clint.
Clint's got his Boy Cub Scout uniform on.
Yeah. Here's Granddaddy. Kurt must be filming. What, it's good cake, he says, huh?
Chocolate chip.
Oh, Cal says it's good too. Gosh, you have a lace tablecloth on?
Whose birthday was that?
That was mine.
Oh.
Yeah. This must have been my presents. Oh, here comes a couple good-looking guys.
One of them was under the table.
Oh, this is Easter 1962. This is an Easter egg hunt going on. Boy, catch that action. Wow. Those are the old drapes I made out of sackcloth, you know. Boy, look at that basket of eggs. I've got some kind of hats on. Easter morning.
Yeah, there's a little family going off to church. Ricky and all. Mother's got her Easter bonnet on.
They must have got Easter hats. Oh, there's a picture of Granddaddy in the city car. Grandmother. This is Great Granny's birthday in 1962.
What month was her?
Her birthday is April 26th. We were all over at Grandmother's. Oh, there's Grandmother in the kitchen. Isn't she cute? That must have given Granny a spatula. Or no, it's Cal. There he is. Oh, that's a big box. This is Memorial Day, 1962, when we went up to the cemetery in McMinnville and put flowers. That looks like the tombstone of Aunt Gertie, her family. Or the Clifford's family, I should say, the Gibbon stone. And Dad and I figured out that these are the sheep at Uncle Clifford's. We
usually stop by Uncle Clifford's when we went to McMinnville to the Memorial Day. Probably trying to take a picture of that little lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Uncle Clifford at his farm.
Grandmother and Granddaddy. Must be Matthew off to the right. And two boys I know. Now, Dad said this is down there below Clifford's on the Yamhill River.
Sure, that's a log dump. I think this car is a little out of place because this was 1963, that car.
But now we go to Thanksgiving time, 1962, when we all went down to Ray and Ursuline's in Salem. That's Renee again. Glenda and Ted and their family were there. And Grandma Myrick. There's Ted and Glenda and Renee and Suzanne. This is before Brent. There's the table. It was a fun time. We all ate too much. There's Stephen in the front.
That's at Salem, Oregon?
Yes, that's Clint on the right, Cal on the left. Jeff must be in there. There's
Ursuline, and Ray carving the turkey.
And Ted on the right there.
Mm-hmm. Can't figure out what that is.
Now, we have written down here, it was a church dedication in December of 1962. So Central must have been built in that year, and we had this big dinner there at the church. Like the men cooked it. That's Huffman, Art Huffman there. There's the stained glass windows in the church. Both you boys were baptized there, and so was Cynthia. And there's the church from the outside.
Yeah, this was open when the church was dedicated and open. There'll be a later picture of Clinton standing outside next to the cornerstone that gives the date on the side of the church.
We either get too much light or not enough, don't we? It was a very solemn and momentous occasion, though. I can remember it.
Yeah, I was a deacon in that church.
Mm-hmm.
Took care of the, grounds.
Yeah, the grounds.
Explain, building and grounds. Who was our first minister there? Flannery?
Flannery? Yeah, Regan Flannery. Wow.
There's Calvin. Oh boy, what kind of a party is this? Plants?
Well, it's his 11th year birthday, June 1st, 1962. And we must have had the whole Cub Scout pack over for your birthday, Clint.
It says 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Well, it says 11 here. Can't be 11. 62, we would have only been 9.
Yeah, 9
We
kids.
made a typographical error. We had a lot of little Cub Scouts coming. Look at them come running. And there's Mrs. Scans on the right.
Calvin.
Cute.
Oh, this was outside on our patio.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had those Cub Scout parties out there. We used to have a lot of fun. We burned that old American flag one time.
Yeah, quite a ceremony. Oh, yeah, you had so much fun being right in the midst of it. I can just imagine Dave is that way with Dan's Cub pack. Oh, look at there, roller skate.
Must have
Granddaddy.
been from Granddad.
Yeah, look at him smile. And great granny. Oh, blow it out. I tell you, we've got action. There's the roller skater.
Must have been at night under the street light.
Must have been around the driveway under the floodlight, huh?
Yeah.
Now, we were great on parades, and this was a Junior Rose parade you guys were getting ready for.
And that's old Ricky with his haircut.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the Cub Scouts. Look at that float made on the bicycle.
It's a Cub Scout troop.
Yeah. You remember those Junior Rose parades?
All the little girls from little schools. Here's the bicycle parade.
I was telling Dad the other day, he just loves to film parades. Well, that looks like the Rosaric Court. I was a drum major in a majorette in a parade when I was in Beaumont. School, that is. I'm still in
You
Beaumont.
know what street that was on?
Sandy Boulevard, wasn't it?
Well, they had parade on Sunday, but the street was starting down in the Hollywood district. I don't know how it's.
Okay, now we've advanced to the Rose Parade, the main one. That must be the Queen and her court. Look, that's where the original Sputniks, wasn't it? Or this would still be back in '62.
First Island State, Honolulu. That must have been just about that period of time they came to. Always lots of local high school bands involved. Home comes first.
Across the street from the old Sears building.
Yeah, I remember where we were there. That was on Sears building was on Grand.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the parade came on. It started out down in the center podium.
Well, later it started at the Coliseum. So
Oh, this must be down across the Broadway Bridge.
looks like Betsy Ross and the flag. Boy, those floats are nothing compared to what they have now in parades, but they sure were beautiful then. And all flowers, no fake flowers or paper flowers. All fresh bloom.
Hope you guys like to watch parades. One thing about that particular Rose Parade is probably one of the few that didn't rain. I don't know what that was.
Mm-hmm. Cute, isn't it? Remember that fire trucks always brought up the rear, and that great big Stevens disaster car was always at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the Howlands that come over to dinner to our house, so it's a barbecue out in our backyard.
No, that's the Pinochle group. And all together, I think.
There's Gloria.
Lori Howland. Pat. Well, maybe it is just the Howlands.
Yeah,
I thought it was
Howlands and their kids. Chris and Vicky and John.
There's old Dad. You ever look that young and thin? There's the Goodyear blimp.
Goodyear blimp. It's Rose Parade time, you know. I told Dad we used to think it was so great to see that, and now you see blimps all the time. It was just amazing when it would come over. We even went down to the airport once and took pictures of it tying it up. Remember landing?
I don't think that was a. Oops, there they were. Kids are washing the old blue Ford.
Yeah. Good job, guys. This was Lloyd Center, so it must have been the opening of it, huh? Although I thought it opened when Cal was smaller, but anyway, it's good old Lloyd Center in Portland, Oregon.
That was a big deal then. Today it's one of the smaller ones.
Yeah. Time sure changes.
They even have big ones at Portland.
Now we're camping down at Ocean Lake. I don't know who the other little boys are, but our two boys are on the left, jumping the waves. They must have found some playmates down there on the beach, huh? Ooh, it must be cold. Look out, it's going to get you. Oh, look.
That's where they buried Ricky in the sand.
Mary's struggling to get out.
Yeah, there we were in our tent. This must have been the car tent by the looks of it.
Oh, that's me, pouring coffee. Oh, I remember that time there were two bicyclers at camp next to us, and we thought they were so interesting.
Well, aren't they the ones that had, were going all across the United States?
Like it. Now, this is the World's Fair in Seattle that year when we took that long trip and camped up around the Olympic Peninsula.
What year was that?
Well, we're still in 1962. There's a Space Needle.
Oh, that's right. Those kids on the bicycle. That's the reason they'd come to the West Coast to see the World's Fair in Seattle.
There's those people movers. Remember how unique they were then? And those are the arches of the Science Pavilion. Oh, remember that water dance with the music? We stayed at Grandma's nieces, Maxine and Aunt Bertha. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Space Tower is still there, and I think that Science Pavilion is too.
Yeah, now we're up on the Space Needle. This is where Cal is.
It is thirsty.
Yeah. But it was just getting dusk out over Seattle, and we really got to see this panoramic view. We waited in line for so long to get up the elevator.
That's Puget Sound. There's looking back at the tower. I think we were crossing Puget Sound now. Yeah, we were. Taking the ferry over to the Olympic Peninsula.
Where is it? I guess that's... Oh, there they are.
Yeah, the boys.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so unusual that we had good weather that week because so many people say you can't camp the Olympic Peninsula without getting in the rainforest. This is a long bridge we crossed.
This is up in the Olympic Peninsula. I don't know which park it was. We camped about 3 of them up there.
That's where the bear came smelling around the tent one night.
We had a lot of trails that we walked up in the Olympic Peninsula too. Try to get pictures of the hanging moss off the trees. Doesn't really show up that well, but you can see some of it. I don't know what that is.
Gee, I don't remember the days of rain now that they have there through the year.
Mm-hmm.
You fellas remember these camping trips we used to take? Now, one place was right on a lake.
Well, this is that Indian reservation, Skillyuk or whatever it is.
Oh,
On
yeah.
the south, southern part of the peninsula.
Didn't stay at the room. Now here's the Capitol in Olympia.
Olympia, Washington. And that's the state assembly building. That's a ginkgo tree.
Yeah, right in the foreground. And now here, Sherry Bruce planted one in our backyard in Portland. It is a beautiful Capitol's ground.
And then back home again to Portland.
Yeah. We made it. This is damage from the Columbus Day storm in 1962.
This is in Granddaddy's backyard. Cutting up an old, was that the cherry tree or one of the trees that gave way?
It was the walnut, wasn't it? And
Walnut,
the center. Now I've got to know here, this was a beach trip with the Pinochle group. There's Dick Lewis. Yeah, we left all of our children with relatives, and the whole group went down and camped at the beach. That's a really great group of friends. This is George Blinko.
It's bad howling today. Ken Hawk and the girls. Went back and forth.
Yeah,
Grandma and Granny.
this is Christmas of 1962. We've gone through a whole year here. This is at Grandma's house.
'62.
62.
Okay, was that when the Columbus Day storm was?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That'd be open.
That's right. There's the carom board. You guys remember that? Oh, here's Christmas morning at our house. Oh, look at the thing Santa brought.
You guys remember the street address on that house?
Do you?
No. 4602 Northeast Skidmore.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Monopoly set.
Really nice looking Christmas tree.
Yeah. But look at that sitting on that box there. Oh,
Okay.
Clint's got a ring, look.
Got a new ring. What was that ring about?
Yeah.
Somebody gave him a ring on the telephone.
Oh, look, Cal.
Calvin's robot.
He's got a little car there. Clint must have got an
It's a
airplane.
727 airplane.
Well, we're out in the kitchen. That must be Mrs. Conley there and Granny. And Mommy's got on a pregnant top. Granddaddy's carving. Grandmother's cooking. Dad's taking the pictures.
That's Christmas dinner, 62,
Yeah.
1962. It's like Calvin's getting in there to help.
Oh, boy. He act like he's going to take a bite. And there we are at the table. Mother's such a good cook. Well, Cynthia, you're not quite here yet. Calvin's birthday, 1963. 6 years old.
That must be Daddy's birthday.
Yeah, you guys maybe are sharing it. Wonder what that is.
I don't know. It's in a plumber's helper's box.
Oh, look, Granny's knitting. Isn't that sweet?
Granny Deets.
Oh, and there's Grandma Myrick. Cal's opening presents. Oh, what's that?
Openings at the same time.
Maybe so.
Because we're only 4 days apart.
Oh, here's his party. Playing Drop the Handkerchief. Isn't that sweet?
That's in the basement of our house in Portland.
Oh, that's when we had Winchester's piano, too.
Yeah.
Now they're eating upstairs.
Yeah, the old dinette.
Oh, that was Mark Webber. You can see him.
Yeah.
Now here's Dorothy's birthday. Great big cake over at grandmother's house.
That's before Cynthia.
Yes. This is April 3rd, and she was born on April 9th.
Like a necklace.
Oh, it's from Calvin.
What's Granddaddy doing there?
You know, must be looking at something. Oh, he's putting his foot up there. I don't know.
Had something on his toe. Here comes Cynthia coming home from the hospital.
Must be about 3 days old, huh?
Yeah.
She's a tiny one.
Which hospital was Cynthia born in?
Oh, Portland Sanitarium. Gosh, that doesn't even look like me, does it?
Yeah, that looks like Dad, though.
Yeah, here she is at 6 weeks.
Oh, boy, she says. But she's bored with it all.
I think we all just sat around and looked at her. That's sweet.
He's taking in the whole world.
Yeah. Always moving.
Yeah.
This, we'd moved Clint upstairs. His room was now on the second floor. Calvin had moved into the middle bedroom, and we made the corner bedroom into a nursery for her. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, vitamin time. This is on the counter in the bathroom. That's the reason Granddaddy and Grandmother gave us the movie camera and projector, is because they wished that we'd had it for the boys, and so they got it for us so we could see the children grow up.
All wrapped up.
Yeah. I have a note down here, pictures taken at 4 3/4 year a month. So maybe she's about that here. And she's kind of sitting up. A day in the life of a baby. Oh, we must be going somewhere there. Oh, those are those cute little crochet shoes that Grandmother made. She's going somewhere here, too. She's going to bed.
New time for dinner.
Night-night. Oh, there's another view.
Always moving, trying to get someplace.
Yeah.
Is that her DD or is that another blanket?
I think it's just a blanket. Her Dee Dee was on her in that bassinet. Gosh, she's turning over.
It's probably the reason I was taking the pictures.
Oh, there's a proud brother.
Yeah. There she's sitting up by herself.
There's another proud brother. Yeah, she must be 6 months there with those cute little crocheted shoes.
Taking it all in.
Yeah, right in the limelight.
Beginning to catch on to these picture takings.
Looks like somebody's got toys out there trying to make her crawl.
Yeah. I know. She says, I'm just soon stay here if I got to work for it. Not about to go over there.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a suck on her thumb.
Hi, guys.
There she's crawling a little bit. How old would she be there?
Oh, gosh. I have 5 or 6 months, I suppose. Oh, we got plenty of footage of her, huh?
Naturally. It's the new kid on the block.
Okay, here we are. Clint's birthday, 1963. Happy birthday, Clinton. Oh, remember, you guys, your mother always decorated your cakes. Oh, somebody else came to the birthday party.
Yeah. That'd be Cynthia's first birthday party. For somebody else.
Here we are over at grandmother and granddaddy's. Gosh, you got a crew cut, Clint.
Well, this would be 1963.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has got a crew cut. Calvin's hair is pretty short there, too.
Hey, there's a tetherball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that chair for his room.
Yeah.
This is over at our house now.
No, that's
No,
grandmother's house. No, this is our house.
Oh, here's a junior rose parade.
Well, this would be the second.
Mm-hmm. Look at those cowboys and all those flowers decking out those bicycles. I think that hat Cal has on was an old redwood of mine when I was a kid.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, somebody came up the drive.
That's grandmother.
This is the IMSA luncheon that grandmother had in her backyard that I helped serve.
Yeah, that's when Granddaddy had all the fire chiefs and the fire alarm people from all over the United States in Portland.
Mm-hmm. International Municipal Signalmen's Association. And Mother's yard was so beautiful. Well, it looks like the baby came to visit too.
Passing Cynthia around.
Here's Clinton Caller's Murray Brothers in the background. That was Pat Winchester, I think. She helped me serve there.
Yeah, I like the one.
Now I have a note that says Cynthia at 8 weeks, so you must have spliced a film in there
Probably did.
sometime.
This is Granny Anna Dietz.
Yeah. Holding her great-granddaughter.
Yeah, it is slightly spliced out of place. That's all right.
Sure. Kind of too close taking the pictures too, but we're amateurs. Oh, she's always going to bed, huh? Dote on her. Yeah, isn't that sweet, granddaddy and grandmother? Look at him talk to her.
Let her laugh.
Oh, that's a precious picture. Oh, did you see the boys? Outside, there's great granny's old car from California.
Yeah, old Chevrolet.
There's mother. Oh. A good picture. There's Cal and his sister. Boy, that's an armload, isn't it?
It's getting bigger.
I can't tell who that. Oh, there's Cal again. That's cute. And there's Clint.
Yeah, way by.
Oh, he could just change diapers so well. Oh, this is a barbecue out in their backyard with Ray and Ursland. They must have driven up from Salem. Treehouse?
Oh, that's the treehouse, yeah. This is our backyard patio.
Golly, we had a lot of fun meals and times out there.
Jeff and Steve, Myrick, Ursula and Ray. Who's this bunch?
Now, this is Granddaddy's 60th birthday.
Oh, yeah.
It was in Mother's backyard, and we invited all the neighbors. That's probably Dorothy Weber there on the left. All the neighbors. That, yeah, Elmer and Dorothy, and that must be Marilyn. There's Granny and Mom. There's Harriet.
Phyllis. Susan.
That's you there.
That's me.
Yeah. Granddaddy's got a crown on. Remember Winchester's made him a crown?
Yeah, he's king for a day.
And there's his cakes.
All chocolate chips.
And there's the kids. That must be Marilyn and... Oh, he's right in the middle. Look.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Cal. Oh, here we are at Christmas.
Now, this must be Christmas 63.
Uh-huh. 3 children there now.
Cynthia's first Christmas. I heard our dog bark. I gotta go let him in. Mother can take over.
Oh, she's crawling off. Doesn't know what this is all about. She's crawling pretty good now. That'd be about 8 months, wouldn't it? 8, probably closer to 9 months. That's a good picture of the socks hanging. Hi, Shasta. Oh, they're having a good time. You can almost hear the boys laughing and playing. Look.
Oh, there's Cynthia.
Standing up.
Standing up now. It's Cynthia's first Christmas tree.
Yeah, another pretty one. Oh, this is Christmas morning. Cal's got a helmet.
And Clint's got a chemistry set.
Yeah. And Cal's got a big pistol there.
And what's baby got? Oh, she's
Santa
got
Claus.
a Santa. Remember that rubber Santa plastic?
Yeah.
She has to learn what all this opening package stuff is about. And there's a puppet, 2 puppets.
Yeah, Calvin's kidding her with it.
Yeah, he liked.
Yeah, look at her laugh.
There's Granny and Mom. They always had such a good time together. I think we got a thirsty dog in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Clint. Is that fun to watch him grow?
Well, they sure changed year to year.
There's your
So his dad, he changes too.
Oh,
That was before sideburns.
yeah.
Now Cynthia's got her package she's trying to open. Nobody's going to help her.
She's learned what it's all about now.
Yeah, she got the paper off. Oh, we got to open the box too, huh?
Oh, wow.
Telephone.
Telephone.
Well, it didn't take her long to learn how to use a telephone. That's the way, Cynthia.
Oh, there's Ursula and Ray and Steve and Jeff.
Yeah, there's Cynthia crawling all over the place now.
I wonder what that is.
She's sure trying to get him.
Yeah. Oh, that's Mom. Well, that's this
There's
Mom.
Mom.
Great Granny. And this is Kurt's birthday. That was the year Mother made that picture with the fish and Daddy made the frame.
Out of broken marbles.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? That was from one of those stacking toys.
Granddaddy must have made those tables.
Yeah. That must have been the year he made them. Now, this is Calvin's birthday in 1964.
Got
Good.
some socks.
Yeah, he's got a vest on grandmother knit. Oh, here's a Cub Scout.
Let's see, how old have you been? 10?
Well, this is the
Weeblo?
Weeblo group. Down in the basement, you had some kind of a fashion show.
Yeah. And there's the Japanese boy.
Yeah, where are you carrying Cynthia out to?
I suppose you two guys can recognize those people.
I don't remember them dressing up like that.
Oh yeah, that's part of the Weeblo thing I had in the basement.
Oh, look at those fellas. They're adorable.
Yeah. So she's all dressed up too.
This is Cynthia's birthday, 1964, first year. Doesn't quite know how to sit down.
Oh, she says, I'm standing up now. What do I do? And here's back up again.
She didn't walk till a few days after her birthday.
Yeah, she can go on 4 legs. Standing up on a table there, I think.
Yeah, that was that changing table.
Yeah.
cute kid. We had 3 good-looking ones, didn't we?
Yeah, we're still are really.
Yeah.
Like her plastic pants are coming apart.
No, that was that cute pair of ruffles. Yeah, it had a big bow hanging down.
Boy, look at that white bottom.
She had to crawl like that so she didn't step on her dress.
Yes, you knew how to do it. Uh-oh, 1 year old.
Oh, watch this. She gonna? Is she gonna?
Yep.
Oh, she did.
Got her hand in the cake. Oh boy, what a mess.
There's Granddaddy. He's coming to her rescue. Oh, gosh.
There she's walking.
Yeah.
Now she's going to dance. She learned how to walk, and the next thing she do is dancing.
Remember, that's when the Beatles were so popular, and she'd bounce around to them.
Yeah.
Anna does that now.
Showing off her new dress, too.
Yeah. Oh, now we're walking outside.
First walk on the sidewalk.
Well, Cynthia at 14 months here. Gosh, it must have been fairly warm.
Yeah.
She's not so sure about all this. Is that arm attached or not?
Wave goodbye. And now we're walking on the grass.
Yeah, it's pretty good going on rough terrain.
Must have fallen down there. Pretty hard to get up, too. You stand a lot of sunlight on that.
Yeah, there. Probably put the filter on. That turned out good there.
It's easier to sit down than it is to stand up. There we go.
There she goes.
Now this is in the house again for some reason. It's her chair. Boy, she's walking good there.
Now, remember, Cynthia was the youngest one in the neighborhood at this time, so everybody sort of wanted to play with her, and this is over to Overberg's playing in the water.
Looks like she's yelling, but she's having a good time trying to catch that water in her mouth, I think.
Hair's sure blonde.
Yeah, here's all the neighbor girls.
Well, there's a boy.
Who's the boy?
I imagine that was Clint just then.
Oh. Yeah, that boy went back there and turned it up. So he.
Is that what he did? There were several other babies there. There's Cal and Cynthia. Look at this.
Oh, dark eyes.
Now, this was Thanksgiving dinner that we invited the Abes over, the Japanese family. Atushi and Masako is Mrs. Abe and Yoshio and their daughter to a traditional U.S. Thanksgiving dinner. This was in 1963, and in 1980 we visited them in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, here's snow in December. I can recognize Cal, and Clint must be scooping, but who's the one in the red? There's Cynthia. She had that cute snowsuit.
It's 1982 we visited in Japan.
82?
Yeah. Oh, look at the snowman.
I'm sorry. Got that wrong. Yeah. Oh, you fellas did the most beautiful snowmen. Now, this is 1964 when we took that vacation and started out with hawks. And
this was down in the Redwoods in Northern California.
Yeah.
There's one of the giant redwoods from the ground up.
I think first we stayed in Humboldt Park.
Yeah, that's what it was, Humboldt. This must have been at night.
Yeah, I don't know how we. Well, I suppose it's just dark.
No,
Remember the boys climbed up on those tree stumps?
oh
They
yeah,
had kind of hatchet holes in them.
just dark in the forest.
Yeah. Now we're in San Francisco, and we rode a trolley and went by the Mark Hopkins Hotel. Another action shot.
Yeah, it's going down one of the hills in San Francisco on the trolley. What year would that be?
64.
64.
Now we took that elevator up the Mark Hopkins Hotel and looked down.
This is a view from the top of it, I guess.
Oh, let's see.
There's Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah. Coit Tower was that tower. And this was the zoo, the flamingos.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
hippopotamus.
one of my favorite animals.
What's that?
I don't know.
Walrus or seal or something?
It's Dad and Cynthia and Cal.
Oh, this is at the Touch Me Zoo.
Oh, yeah. Were we with Bonnie's family then?
Yeah, we were in San Francisco. It's part of the main zoo. It's just for children.
So that'd be Rolf and Gracia and Becky.
Right.
And the baby would be Kurt. I mean, Cynthia too, but the little
Yeah.
boy. There's Glenn. There's Cal. That must be Rolf, huh?
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
Cynthia in the stroller. She remembered for the longest time that that goat chewed the strap of her stroller. Look, she didn't like it at all.
That's what the goat's doing.
Oh, look at Cal. The llama. Yeah, petting zoo is really neat. Oh, this was on the hillside above Belle's house.
Yeah, it was sliding down on cardboard. The way these pictures turned out, it looks like they're flying.
Boy, that looked fun. I didn't see him do that. Now, guess where this is? Disneyland. That's the Matterhorn, isn't it?
Yep. This is the first time we went down there in 1964.
2 brothers and a sister and a clown.
Space rocket.
And the cars. It's probably you guys in it.
I think it was Calvin Clint.
Yeah. Submit those guys in the tape.
It was a submarine. Nautilus.
So we said Cynthia had her diaper changed on every park bench in Disneyland.
And this is a submarine trip.
Boy, that turned out good.
Yeah, it did.
Gee, that was a fun trip.
It looks like a castle there.
Mm-hmm.
Pirate ship.
Yeah. Was this over on Tom Sawyer's Island or something? There were Indians there.
Yeah, I think it was. That's a moose. Here's a settler's
Cabins burning all the time.
Indian camp.
I think we took a boat trip or something around.
Yeah, we did. Some parts of it, I think they had elephants, different natives. It's just the Matterhorn in the background.
This was the jungle ride.
Oh yeah, it was a separate one. There's the elephants, giraffes.
Remember the hippopotamus would come up and open their mouth? Alligators?
Yeah.
Natives climbing a pole. There's the hippos. The alligators. This is from Swiss Family Robinson House looking down.
That's right. This must be below the tree.
Yeah, must be. Another ride going by. Now this one's at Marineland. We went on down towards San Diego.
San Diego, yeah. That's the dog being pulled by a porpoise, wasn't it?
I think so.
Seals there.
Well, it was sure fun to watch. The pictures didn't turn out too good, but
It's like a walrus.
yeah. It was a neat day.
Those are killer whales or something in there.
There's
Oh, that's
the big,
porpoises.
yeah. Now this is at Knott's Berry Farm. Remember we were walking along there and
There we are.
yeah, there we are. But you were walking along and a little boy came up and put his hand in your hand and you said to look down. He thought it was his daddy's hand.
Yeah.
You walked a ways and then took him to a guard. You were afraid you'd scare him.
The old timer.
This is in Bellflower. That's Auntie and Uncle Everett Webster.
Bellflower, California. It's just out the part of Los Angeles.
Great Granny's sister.
Clinton and Calvin with her.
Yeah, we were trying to think what you were picking. Must have been oranges.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's their typical California house.
Banana tree there and palm tree in the background. Must have had a swing in the orange tree. Now, this is at Sadie and Clarence Vanderwhitey's Dairy in Ontario, California. We stayed there for a couple days. In fact, that's where we drove to Marineland from, I believe. You boys had so much fun out there with the cows, and their two sons were a little bit older than you.
And how tall he was.
Yeah.
I think he's 6'8", wasn't he?
I don't know. Is that tall or not?
They had all those cows on so few acres.
Yeah, that's the front of the dairy.
It's the dairy barn where they milk them. There's the cows. Contented.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's our boys. Then she rented that trailer for the boys to sleep in.
Well, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Now we've gone to Kings Canyon in California.
Yeah, those are the giant trees. One of them's the General Grant, and I think the other one's the General Sherman. General Grant's supposed to be the largest, tallest redwood tree in the United States. There's Mother out there with Cynthia. There's the top of the tree, and it's broken off about 3/4 of the way up, but it's still the tallest tree.
To Sequoia Park. These are certainly the big sequoias.
That's a Robert E. Lee tree.
There we're camping. Cynthia's in the station wagon.
There she is.
Yeah, we had our
Little Goldilocks.
playpen along. She got so sick that one night we had to take her to Fresno the next day. Isn't that a cute picture?
Yeah.
Neat camp. And
Oh, that's Yosemite.
yeah, from Sequoia we went to Yosemite. So beautiful. We took Grandma Myrick here in later years when we lived down in California, and she enjoyed that day so much.
It's like Two-Finger Jack.
Yeah.
Looks like Clint, probably Calvin,
Yeah, probably
climbing up on a rock.
There's El Capitan. And Half Dome. This is when we drove up on that hill and looked down. Do you boys remember we were standing out there and two jets flew below us? It's a gorgeous picture of Half Dome.
Clint looks like he's holding something up.
Yeah.
There he looks.
Oh, isn't that cute? It's clear across the canyon.
Holding the Half Dome up.
And this is that tree that was so famous. Later years we went back, they wouldn't let you go to see it. It's growing out of that rock up. Oh, and look down.
Looking down at the lodge and the campground.
That's where they threw the fire off at night. I love that camping trip. The scenery we saw.
Yeah, but it was sure crowded down there.
Yeah.
Crowded in the valley, and we couldn't hardly find a place to camp. And up above there's all kinds of room. That's El Capitan there, and there's
No,
Half Dome.
yeah, I think it's Half Dome with the sun shining against it.
There's Sutter's Fort just out of Sacramento.
And then we went on to Sacramento and stayed at, their boys weren't there. They were up in Pendleton. And that's the time we hired the babysitter to stay with you boys and Cynthia. And Clint wouldn't let the babysitter touch Cynthia all evening. So he's got a big kick out of that.
It's the state capital, California. Yep, we're changing film here somewhere.
Yeah, what's happening? Oh, yeah, we've got
Well,
a reel.
Yeah, but this is the end of that first reel.
Oh, okay.
It's getting ready to go in the second.
There we go. Now we're at Christmas, 1964. This was at our house, I believe. Christmas morning.
Oh, Cynthia's tricycle. She's got a little dolly, too.
Someone's got a big leg sticking out. I bet that's yours.
Yeah, it probably is.
This must be later in the day and everybody's dressed.
Looks like she's got a leather vest on. Yeah, grandmother gonna put a hat on her.
Oh,
Big
she
stocking.
did that. Yes.
Your little stocking cap. And Calvin got there. Oh, you got a watch.
Wow.
Oh boy. Clint has one too, I guess. Yeah, they're both trying to show him off now.
Sitting on Granddad's lap.
Granddad's showing his watch off. Grandmother's showing hers off. Calvin's showing his off.
Oh, great Granny and Grandma Myrick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when Grandma made that dog out of an old fur coat for Cynthia.
Yeah, she loved that so.
Yeah. That was that cute little sweatshirt.
Yeah. Playing in their sandbox I made her. Yeah, this must be her second birthday.
Yeah.
Be what, 65? 1965?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be. Hey, she blew them all out. Whoops. Come on, I want those candles.
Oh, she got a taste
Got a
of
taste
it.
of the icing. Yeah, here we go
We're gonna
again.
try that one again. That was so good.
Yeah, her and her little dolly.
Being your baby. That's pretty good
Some
for
smile.
two.
What's this? Something for Granddaddy.
She's pretty close to Anna's age right in there.
Yeah. Zanny is
Christmas. Looks like it might be Christmas after she was 2. Or no, maybe that's still her birthday, I guess.
Yeah, I think it is.
So Anna's a little bit older. Oh, she
Yeah, that's where she got her umbrella.
the purse.
Oh boy, so all ready to go shopping.
Oh, we're on side 3 now of the audio cassette tape. There's 2 baseball boys. Gosh sakes, Little League.
Is that Clint's birthday?
It sure looks like it. 1965 is where we are, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Is that 65 or 64? He's 65.
65.
It's 2,
Yeah. It's Clint's birthday.
Calvin went sitting there like, hurry up and cut the cake.
This is over at Grandmother's, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Granddaddy. Present time.
Cynthia's watching the camera.
Yeah, she's got more hair now. There's Cal. Oh, it's just to show off a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Granny a kiss.
Yeah. There's Clint, Wilshire Champs, or no, that was Cal's group, Wilshire Champs. Clint was Little League.
Yeah, but the Little League had different team names.
Yeah. Oh, look, Cal sitting in the windowsill, isn't it cute?
Oh boy, putting on a show.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
He's getting down there.
What do you think of all that, Anna? Oh, here we are at the Little League Park. No, beg your pardon. This is the Rose Parade, 1965. There's Clint.
There's Clint. Where's Cal?
Oh,
There they are.
yeah, there's Cynthia had the hood on,
Yeah,
sweatshirt.
it's the Rose Parade. Not much to say about that.
Oh, honey, it was fun. We enjoyed it. We did things together.
Engine 6. Portland Fire Department.
Yeah, we were quite a family with our togetherness.
Had the Cat in the Hat or something.
Gosh, you couldn't prove it by me.
Roman chariots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the quilt.
Yeah.
Must be Wright brothers, huh?
No, that's the guy that flew across the Atlantic.
Oh,
Lindbergh.
okay.
Or one way, wrong way, Corrigan, one of you.
That's the queen in her court, I suppose. No, or that's the junior queen in her court.
That's a bear. That's a guy without any clothes. And that's a clown. Each year, the Rose Parade had a different theme. It's difficult from the pictures to tell what the theme is.
Oh, there's Clint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was this a scout hayride?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was a scout at church.
Now, I know what this is. This is when we went camping with Howlands down at Diamond Lake. And then we drove over to Crater Lake one day.
Yeah, this picture right here is from Crater Lake, looking at Diamond Lake.
Mm-hmm.
What's that mountain? Mount Thielsen?
I think so. There we are at Crater Lake. Remember there was snow on the ground?
Yeah.
Just Chris and John and Vicky and Cal and Clint and Cynthia. And a bird.
Yeah, a seagull up there in the mountain.
Yeah.
There's Clint and Cynthia and
I don't know who that's.
who the other kid is. Up there with an old timer.
Oh, that's Wizard Island.
Yeah, in Crater Lake.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. It's difficult to imagine how big that lake is without seeing it. There's a boat down there in it.
Yeah. Oh, these were the most unusual rock formations on the far side of the lake. Remember, we drove completely around at that time.
Yeah.
And they just stood up like pinnacles.
Lava flows down between the cracks. Now, this is Diamond Lake. That's where we were camping with the Howlands.
And that one day you and John and Cal and Pat were out on the lake and that storm came up with the thunder and lightning and you went on the other side. And Clint really, see, he's not a very big boy, but from his Boy Scout experience, he made that tarp and threw it up in the tree and
Oh, that's right.
fixed the table so Gloria and I could cook dinner in the dry. I was always quite amazed at that.
It's a frog there.
Almost a frog.
Hopping the wrong way.
It's John and
John and Calvin. Here they are playing at the swimming area of Diamond Lake. That was cold.
Yes. Gosh, I don't know how they could stand it out there.
There's our little old tent. I don't know how many fish we caught. We were trying to catch cantaloupes.
Well, we caught some because remember we baked them down in the ground.
Was that year or before that?
I think it was that year.
Maybe it was. We were up there one year when Bonnie and Clint came up.
Yeah. We got rained out on this trip finally.
Yeah, and the mosquitoes about ate us too.
Now we're back in Skidmore and playing in the water. Cal and Cynthia and either Mary Ann. Looks
No,
like.
that's the girl from across the street, Overburden girl.
Oh, is it?
Diane.
Sharon. Must be sailing things down the water at the curb.
I might let Cynthia in there to see what's going on.
Oh, she's going to play in it. Oh, remember the boys had their skateboards? There goes Cal. And here comes Cynthia. Boy, he's going to show her how to do it.
Those are homemade skateboards.
Yeah, that's clear up to Weber's driveway.
These real skates. What's this, another camping tour?
Well, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. This one looks like it's closer to the highway. A car just went by. I wonder if this was up on Mount Hood.
I wonder too. Oh, there's the grill. Maybe it's breakfast. There's the old water kettle going.
Weenies. Must be dinner.
Looks like Cynthia's getting water. Oh, this is grandmother's birthday, 1965. Everybody's helping her open her presents.
We still have those chairs that grandmother's sitting in.
Yeah, different color and different upholstery. This would have been the last year we had Granddaddy with us.
Everybody's helping grandmother blow out her candle.
Yeah. Got the good dishes, look.
Yeah.
And you said we never used them. Look at there. A good old Fred Meyer ice cream.
Yep, Cindy got her finger in there. Ever since that first try.
There's Granny in the background and Grandma, Clint, Granddaddy in the corner. We had that bamboo curtain up on the outside of the dining room window.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. It kept the sun out.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know either. Pretty hard to tell.
Light shining in around something.
Somebody's having a good time. You suppose this is a youth group party from church?
Oh, I bet
We
it
had
is.
down in the basement, maybe?
Has it been in our basement or over at the
I don't know.
house over in by the church? You know, they had.
Oh, yes, yes. We were youth sponsors then.
That's right.
I bet that was it. Yes, there's Chet Caton. Golly, he died so many years ago. Yeah, that was that old kitchen.
That's the kitchen over there, though. No, the root beer bottles.
Oh, here we are at our house again.
Huh.
She's trying to get the Jack in the Box open. Come on, help me. Help me, Daddy. Oh, now we're at Christmas, 1960. 65 would be. Everybody's getting a little bit bigger. Oh, that was one of those dolls you pulled a string and it talked. Chatty Cathy, I think. Christmas morning. Golly, Clint, you're growing taller. Must have had the tree in a different corner this time. There it is. Boy, is it loaded with presents. Wow. I wish you could see what she had. Oh, remember that
race car.
the boys' car set.
Cynthia's got another doll.
Uh-huh.
That's the Clinton Bell family.
Yeah, Bonnie and
They're from California.
that's little Kurt. There's Cal. That's Clint and Clint. Becky, she's grown by now. Dorothy and Cynthia. No, maybe I'm holding Kurt there. Here's Cynthia. Now we're at Calvin's birthday, 1966. Oh, he's got a red shirt.
It's a sweater, isn't it?
Looks like it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How old were you, Calvin, in 1966?
Another gun.
9? 9 years old? Grandmother and granddaddy. He's looking at some book of plants there. Oh, and Calvin has a camera.
No, that's a gun.
Oh, that's right.
A camera gun.
That's what you call a transformer now.
Yeah. Then I was an operator 007. It's Calvin's birthday?
Yeah, Calvin's birthday. Golly, we should have closed the drape, huh?
Yeah. That must be Mother's birthday with all the candles in it.
Must be.
Yep, she's pulling the candles out.
Okay.
1966.
1966. Oh, I got Dorothy and Cynthia's birthday. Maybe we celebrated them together. A little too bright light there.
Yeah.
There's Granddaddy. He wasn't feeling good then. I think he has his bathrobe on there in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother, and look at the 3 Myrick children. Grandma Myrick. Great Granny. Golly, didn't we have some good times together? Oh, guess whose birthday that is?
I just got the whole cake.
She's
Holy cow.
going to town on that. Oh,
This must be Easter.
I was wondering. This
Yeah,
was
she was
another
looking
Easter
for-
egg hunt.
Easter eggs in the fireplace.
There's Clint's boat.
That 2 counts.
Well, his would be the first one. It'd be 1966.
Oh yeah, and this is the race at the lake.
Clint had a red boat, and then when Cal made his, it was blue.
Yeah. This is on McLaughlin Boulevard. I think Clint had the biggest boat there.
It was so amazing because they carved those boats out of a complete block of wood. Each boy worked so hard on his. The 8th grade project, wasn't it?
Must be up there all by himself, either behind or in front. Seemed like he won first prize because he had the only boat in his category.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That blue ribbon.
Yeah. Well, you're talking to a girl.
Now that's a tall boat.
Yeah, it sure is.
Holding the ribbon there.
We're giving up the prizes.
Now this is when Ted and Glenda lived up at Merwin Dam, and they had a family reunion. And that was Norman, and there's Nancy Hanson. Their 3 girls came down from Pendleton.
Well, I came down from Spokane, Washington.
Spokane, yeah. And Blanche and Jack were there. And grandmother went with us. There's Renee and Suzanne and Brent. I suppose that was Suzanne and Brent's little one. There's Terry Lee. And Lucille and Hiller came. I think the only ones who weren't there were Ray and Eunice.
Well, that's Ronnie's wife, Ronnie Parr, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
No,
There's Ray and Eunice. They were there too. Everybody was there.
Okay, that was Una then.
Mm-hmm. There's Glenda and Karen.
Ice cream cones.
Karen, Norman's wife.
Nancy.
Nancy and Jack.
Hiller.
Oh, Hiller. It sure looked like Jack.
What the ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Guess who Cynthia got hers?
That was, I think, the only time I can remember of a reunion of all of your family.
Yep, and Norman.
I bet Jack brought the ice cream.
Oh, I bet he did. He was working in that dairy.
There's Grandma and there's Cal. Grandma's holding Brent.
Yeah, there's the.
There she happened.
And Jack pitching horseshoes. Oh boy. Oh, a ringer. That's Uncle Teddy. Who's that?
I can't tell. That was a nice day.
Yeah, it was. There's Ray. Uncle Ray. Uh-oh. Here's Aunt Una. Gonna get in on the act. Oh, little kids. Oh, here's that blimp again.
It was always so exciting. Oh, here
we are in Boy Scouts.
Scout Myrick there. Well, I don't know whether this is a camp out or if they're getting ready for a ceremony, because here's the American Legion men. They sponsored that troop, didn't they, Kurt? giving a trophy to Mr. Thumb there. Here's Cynthia in the summer of 1966. I guess just playing outside. Tricycle. I remember those little ribbons that hung off the handle. So she'd be just a bit older than Anna right now at the time we're making this. Bye. And that's her wading pool. Bet you don't remember those things, Sam. Now we're at Christmas of 1966. The boys have got their walkie-talkies. Another pretty tree. I'm enjoying looking at the different decorations I had up on the mantle each year. Those are the candlesticks Granddaddy made. That was material Harriet Oliver gave me to make Cynthia a blue dress. Gosh, I had some pretty arrangements, huh? Christmas morning. Yeah, remember that helmet? Oh, Cynthia's got a pram. A big doll. Oh, that helmet did everything, didn't it, Cal? Clint's got fenders for his bicycle. Oh. That must be later in the day. Everybody's dressed. Gosh, there's a pair of scissors. Packages all around. Kind of a skinny tree that year, huh? His grandmother, Clint and Cal. That's when Clint had that gold shirt and you had a red one, Cal, and they both had the black V-neck on great granny and grandma friends. I remember those good times. Somebody's got a pair of slippers. Red legs. That was a little red velvet dress I'd made. Smokey the Bear doll. Oh, there the guys got their shirts on and Calvin his helmet. And that's some of those see and say or speak and say or something.
What Christmas is that?
66.
I think he gets to hang up a decoration.
I think it's after Christmas, though. She must be disappointed. I think they're looking at the wise men. Okay, we've gone from there to Cal's birthday. So this would be 1967, February 4th. That was a globe that had all the stars on it. Oh, she gave him a gift. And Clay had to. Ooh, glow the candles. I think we were all singing happy birthday there. Coloring Easter eggs. Do you guys remember that? We used to have so much fun. Remember the Christmas cookies we used to make in that kitchen? Decorate them so. Cut pumpkins on that table, colored Easter eggs. That's a pretty one, Cal. Well, from there we've gone to Cynthia's birthday. She'd be 4. Boy, Cal, you're dressed up. Oh my goodness, where did it all go? Those look like that clay. Play-Doh. Now we got Clint's birthday, so it's into June. You got a dissect? Oh no, it's a pen and pencil set, isn't it? Oh, money. You would have been 14 here, Clint. Be starting Benson in the fall. Oh, Ricky. Everybody gets in the act. Oh, look at all the family there. Grandma, me, Granny, Grandmother, Clint, Cal, Cynthia, and Ricky.
Well, there's Dad outside with the old steak. Like we're having a barbecue.
Oh. Smell that steak.
I don't know who that is. Must be old Dad down there with Cynthia. There's a slip and slide.
Oh, that was so much fun. They practically ate up the grass, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, that list is 1967 too.
There was just enough slope on that lawn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're at the beach with the Pinochle group or somebody.
Well, those are the Howland girls. We might have just gone camping with Howlands again. We did a lot.
Yeah. I think Clint's burying something. I don't know what.
Or digging clams?
No, he's burying something.
Oh. That's glorious.
Burying Howland. Playing cards.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that Haystack Rock?
Looks like it. Or some other rocks.
Well, this might have been that. This was at Fulcher's cabin. I'll bet you.
Oh.
We had it there on a weekend.
Did they come down and visit us?
Probably.
That was those two rocks just
Yeah.
off the beach. And there's old Ricky.
Well, that's not the old Ricky though. That's yeah.
Cool place to rest. Yeah, I'm sure that's the
You're right.
little beach.
Our private beach.
Yeah.
Is that grandmother there?
Yeah, that's grandmother.
And is that Jim? No, that was Uncle Charlie, the pharmacist.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
he drove grandmother down one day to visit us?
That's right. Was old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah. Weren't those called Pipo boards?
I forget what they were.
Oh, this is cute. Remember how that dog would just stand there on that sled and let her pull him?
Yeah. It was winter and Christmas, 1967.
I never understood how that dog just stood there. Christmas Eve at grandmother's. Oh, Mother, we did have some great times, didn't we? Oh, look, she's so excited. Isn't that fun? There's the top of the tree with the angel. And your beautiful ornaments. Now the stockings are all hung at our house. It's Christmas morning. Oh, and here's dinner. That's Calton. My golly, Clint's as tall as I am. There's Granny and Mom, of course, Cynthia, grandmother and I. Punch bowl. I can't get over looking at these pictures, how decorated the house and the dinners were that we did. Look at the toys and the Snoopy dog. A jigsaw puzzle on the card table. Well, I just can't help but think back and reminiscing over these pictures. Now I've got to know here. It must be Christmas 1969. We must have skipped one in there. Maybe didn't have film. But, oh, is that Mrs. Calmley? Granny on the left, Grandma on the right, Mrs. Calmley in the middle. There's grandmother. Oh, look at that beautiful juniper. But each of you children will soon have a family of your own, and you can start out with these beautiful memories too. All three of you with children. That marvelous. What has she got? A radio. Oh, Dad's got some blue ice. Grandmother and Tiger. There's Mrs. Calmley. It was so nice to include her in our family. That's a more full tree. Christmas morning again. Well, maybe this is the one that's 1969. They kind of ran together there. Clint, you had glasses then. Oh, Cal, I love that shirt. I made it for you, come to think of it. On the beaver shirt. Look out for the Christmas tree. Oh, it went too. Now, what's this? I think we had a buffet dinner and we ate sitting around with TV tables that year. Just to be different. Yeah, that's what we were doing, eating in the living room. His dad. Lucy, I borrowed your wooden tree, Mother. Oh, Lucy and Ricky, you can hardly see him. Remember how they used to roll around through the house? There's Cal's boat. And Clint brought his down too. Cal, you're in the 8th grade here. Now, this is the spring of 1970. Clint running track for Benson. Dad and I tested the tape here a little bit. We're hearing a ticking noise in the background, and maybe people will wonder what it is, and it's our beautiful mantle clock that ticks so beautifully. So it's not the tape. So here we are at track meet. There's a relay. It didn't go.
If there was a mile relay.
Now I have a note here. This is Christmas 1970 with Jim Murray. So now he's part of our family. Gosh, that's kind of dark.
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd cut some of these out.
Cal? Oh, that's John Callahan.
Hell, Lucy.
Yeah. She's a nice cat. That was the summer Clint painted grandmother's house. Be 1971. He didn't just paint it, he had to strip it too. Sand and polish.
Let's paint the camera. And another Christmas.
Yeah.
Cynthia sure changed, but there's her bike.
Oh, do you remember that Christmas?
The infamous bicycle.
Yes. Such a happy morning, but oh, a few hours later, here comes the boys.
The boys check their socks. Yep, Cynthia emptying hers out. Brent looks like he got his empty already. Calvin's got his empty. Doesn't know what happened to him. Here they are, all three under the tree again.
Gosh, I forgot I'd made pajamas for them when they were that big.
Brent's being careful, saving the paper.
Oh, remember this?
What's that?
You watch.
No, that's a stereo.
Yeah. And Calvin's being careful with the paper there. Watch what's in there. Oh my gosh, he says. Oh my gosh.
Yep, he got a radio. Stereo radio.
Boy, that was a good one, wasn't it, Cal? Lasted lots of years. Well, this is still 1970.
Yep, their old grandma. Their old granny.
Bet Jim and Granny are singing there.
Yeah, I think they are too. That's Calvin behind.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting to watch the boys' haircuts. They've got sideburns now.
Yeah. And they're getting so much taller. Oh, look at that.
Sleep.
Grandma, you're lovely.
Kittens are having their dinner.
One batch after another.
Yeah. You can see Lucy had 51 kittens over her lifetime.
Here we got Cynthia's birthday party.
Would that be 71?
Yes. I see Janine.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of the girls. Here they are. Looks like Cynthia got a car.
Oh, this was the Dawn doll party that we had in the middle of the living room. Each girl brought her own
Oh, yeah.
Dawn doll.
All the cards she got. Boys all over the place.
It's fun.
Cats all over the place. This is Calvin's maypole dance. Must have been for May Day at Beaumont
Yeah.
School.
Getting ready for graduation. There he is. I got him in the picture, didn't I?
Yeah, with a necktie, too.
Here he comes.
Yeah. Never could figure out how they did that.
Took practice. Yeah, they're all finished dancing off into the school.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, then they had those races afterwards.
Yeah, that's right, they did.
Play day.
Yeah. Yeah, this is side 2 of this tape.
Yeah.
It's graduation from Benson. Has his cap and gown on.
1971. High school graduations are a real milestone.
Here comes Cynthia on her bicycle.
I should have a basket on it then.
Yeah. In a banana seat. And it's driving around on the lawn. What's this?
Well, this is Christmas Day in 1971.
And that's at grandmother's house before Clinton came home from San Jose. Then.
Oh, yeah, because he came home during the day, Christmas Day.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
why there's just Cal and Cynthia in the morning. Well, no, there's Clint. Maybe we waited.
Yeah, we probably waited for him to get home.
Because we went down at the airport and picked him up.
Yeah, look how happy Ricky is there with Clint.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, he wouldn't let him get out of his sight hardly.
Yeah.
First year of college and first year of high school, boys.
Cal and Cynthia and Clinton.
Yeah.
Now, this is the Christmas 1972.
Yes, this is in Salinas.
So
Right.
it's a whole year in between here.
Yeah, we're living in Salinas.
First Christmas in California.
And we moved there in September.
Yeah, 1970.
What a traumatic move.
And Cynthia got a Barbie doll.
Barbie Camper. Lucy with another
Lucy.
batch.
Lucy with her kittens again. She had them in California too. Here she comes.
Oh, here they go.
Now, is this still the same year or the next year? Oh,
Well,
here comes Mom.
that's my.
Just got up. Yep, here comes the dog. Yeah, there's Ricky. Had to get in on the act. Yeah, must be our first Christmas dinner.
Let's see.
California.
That was just us.
Calvin looks like he put a recorder there.
Yeah, now he was going to North Salinas High, wasn't he? And Clint was going to Hartnell.
Yeah.
And Cynthia was going to Cameron.
Now, what in the world is this?
Well, I
It's a helicopter.
think that's that one you rented in San Francisco to lift that big banberry out of the Firestone plant.
Lift the cooler off the tire room or the curing room first.
It was so big. I can remember you taking the camera.
Yeah, that must have been it. I didn't think that was 72, 73. Later, I think.
Oh, this is a good shot in the family room and kitchen. This must be Christmas 73 now.
Yep. Here they come.
Yeah.
She got her horse. That's when Cynthia was on the horse kick.
Look at Cal and Clint's sideburns.
Yeah. Typical Californians there. All the presents.
Yeah, we're back in the living room now.
Yeah. Cynthia had a broken arm. Did she? No.
No.
Guess not.
Oh, that was a Swedish tea ring I made.
Yeah, we had that for breakfast.
You remember on Christmas Eve we used to sit around and have snacks on the coffee table?
Yeah. I know what's clicking up there.
I don't know. I like that shirt Cal had on. I made that one. It's a funny little tree.
Sure it is. California trees.
7 and 4.
Or 11.
I didn't get that message there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, remember I put those swinging doors up in the dining room?
Yeah.
So this is the next Christmas now. 74. We're just doing
4.
Christmas.
That's what Clint was trying to say. 7 and a 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cal, that's the Christmas you got your big red toolbox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's still dragging that around. That was a pretty nice little living room there.
Yeah.
I don't know what Cynthia's doing. Like talking to somebody.
Hi, Cal.
Cal must have been working. Is this the Christmas they went up to Portland?
No, I think it's the Christmas we drove up to Portland later in the day.
No. What's this? Another one?
Another one. Oh, boy. Oh, don't they?
Oh,
This must be Christmas 75.
lifesavers. Yeah, Clint's got a mustache. Calvin's got longer hair.
I think this is the last one we recorded. Oh, I see some nuts.
And bathrobe Cynthia's got on.
Yeah. Well, honey, our family grew up, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure
From
did.
those little people to big people. People of their own.
Now they got their own little people growing up.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they keep track of them and give them as much love as we try to give ours.
I do too. I think they will.
Yeah. Just take lots of pictures of them as they're growing up so you'll have as fond memories of your children as we have of ours.
We love you guys.
Yeah, even Calvin with long hair.
Oh, look, he's got that real nice
Got that
camera. Yes.
And they could buy them then.
I hope Clint and Cal and Cynthia and your families, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Dad's special Christmas present to you this year.
Yeah, there's Jim and Grandmother at that one.
Yes, they flew in that afternoon. Well, that's the one I was so sick, and you drove up the airport in San Jose and met them. But I think before we sign off here, we should tell the children that this is your special Christmas present to them, that you paid to have these professionally put on tape, and then you've spent hours copying it. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Hours copying it so that each one could have this record of these old movies.
Sure seen a lot of changes over the years.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the beauty. Cynthia.
Yeah.
Showing off her braces, too.
There's her headgear and
Yeah,
that kitchen in Salinas.
Got a patch on her hip.
Oh, remember you had all those cute patches on your pants? We did a lot to that house, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. Every house we've ever lived in, we've made a place decent to live in. Always kept them up.
Well, you children, you know, your mom and dad are going to be alone this Christmas. So we'll just think back to all these many Christmases that we've had with you.
Yeah, 1985, 1987.
Where did you get 85?
I don't know. 45 cents. I'm just reminiscing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, bye-bye for now, and Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to all of you. And we hope that you have many more Christmases just like we have, and that you and your families will always be happy. And I know you will be as long as you ask for God's love and protection, just as we've done. Goodbye for now.
Bye.